Congratulations, ladies. I'm so thrilled for you. Congratulations on your graduation today. I so wish I could be there. I was so deeply honored when you reached out to me to be a part of this very special day for you, and am equally, if not more so, disappointed that I wasn't able to be there in person. I am in New York City. I'm not sure if you can fully tell. It's the NASDAQ sign behind me. I'm right here in Times Square. There it is. I'm at a conference presenting here, and so that's why I wasn't able to come back and be with you in person. But I am certainly there in spirit, and I'm so excited for this day for you. So those of you that don't know me, families and friends and whoever else is there, my name is Nancy Martin. I am an abuse prevention expert and a confidence coach. And I had the most amazing conversation with these ladies back in October. I came in and we had an amazing conversation about building core confidence and how building that core confidence and tapping into it is the best way to prevent abuses and bullying from happening. And so I would just love to share with you some of my insights about that day while I was there. So first of all, I want to say that this is really just an amazing group of young ladies. Some things that come to mind when I think of them is just how their strength and intelligence and caring, and they're passionate. I have to tell you, when I left there and I went to my car to go back home, I actually was in a place where I wasn't able to just start up the car and start driving home. I actually had to take a moment, and I had to sit there and really digest everything that happened while I was in there, because it was just so inspiring to me. I was just amazed by the energy and the personalities and the strength of you girls. And so again, just listing some of the things that I felt about that experience and that I felt about you, and after leaving you, were I just felt so hopeful. You encourage hope in me, and excitement and encouragement and empowerment, and oh, you are so motivating. So thank you, girls. Thank you for the experience that you gave me in October, because it did change my life. I have talked to many high school girls and classes and all of those things, but I'm telling you, our conversation was special. It was special in a way that I've never experienced before. So thank you for sharing yourself with me in that way. I'm so appreciated. So I would, though, like to leave you with a few thoughts on this very special day of yours, and maybe remind you of some of the things that we talked about that day. And one of them was the difference between confidence and ego, because that is a real struggle. I know that sometimes it's really difficult for us to proudly tap into our confidence, because we're afraid that we will come off as being egotistical or selfish or any of those things that are not fantastic attributes to be. And that is the difference between confidence and ego. So I would love to share that little bit of that with you today, just to refresh your memory of what that is. That in confidence, we are able to say, I was born with these amazing gifts, and I'm so grateful for them. And with hard work, I have developed some amazing skills. And this combination of skills and my personality and my talents and all of those things rolled into one thing make me the only me that there is in the world. I am truly unique, and I was born into this world to serve and to make it a better place, and I believe I can do that. I love myself. I love the fact that I am powerful enough to make real change in this world, and do so in a positive way. So that is what the confident voice tells us inside. Now, the ego side of it sounds very similar. I was born with these amazing talents. I was born with these, or I've established and created and honed these amazing skills. I know that this combination of all of those things combined with my personality make me unique and special, and it means that I have things to give the world. But the ego voice also says, I need to hear praise because of it. I need you to recognize me in order for me to feel powerful and in order for me to be energized. I get my energy from praise from others. Where the confident person, you see that the words are the same that we tell each other, but the confident person, remember, the confident person is overflowing with energy just from appreciation for self. So much so that there's enough left over to give out. We don't need praise from others in order for us to feel the need to give and to spread our worth, as well as appreciate that same worth within ourselves. So if you remember, one example that I gave that day that I'd love to share with all of you that are present today is when the oxygen mask example on an airplane. So those of you that have flown in an airplane know that before you take off, there is dozens of rules and regulations and safety guidelines that need to be communicated to us while we're on the plane. They talk about flotation devices of all different kinds and what to do and where the exits are and all of these things. There's like dozens of things they go over. But there's one that's super special to remember. There's one of these rules that they tell you about is that if an oxygen mask does happen to fall and you need to use it and you're traveling with a child or someone that needs special assistance, they stress so strongly that you put that oxygen mask on yourself before anyone else. This rule and this safety guideline is so important. Out of all of the dozens of safety guidelines they go through, it is the only one where they walk through the cabin individually and speak one-on-one with each person on that plane that is with a child or someone that needs special assistance, and gives them that very special eye-to-eye contact reminder, if the mess comes down, take care of yourself first. There's a reason for that. If we don't have the ability to take care of ourselves first, if we end up passing out from exhaustion and lack of energy, and in this case, lack of oxygen, because we are so taxed, we are incapable of sharing our talents, skills, energies, love, acceptance to anyone else. It's just not there to give. We just don't have it in us to give. So please remember, take care of yourselves first. Make sure your cup is full of love and acceptance and energy and all of those wonderful things that you do want to share with the world. Make sure you fill your cup first. You put your oxygen mask on first, so that then there will be such an abundance of goodness to give. You can freely give it everywhere that you need to, not needing to anything in return, not needing praise, but simply because that's your role in life, that's your gift to the world, and knowing that the world needs you. And I know we were only together for such a short amount of time, but man, I know great things are coming from this graduating class. I just see the greatness in you, ladies. And I'm just excited to see where you're going to go. I'm excited to see which talents and skills you're going to develop. And I'm so excited to see what you are going to do with them. I can't wait to see how you are going to use these special gifts and talents that you have that no one else has to change this world and to make it a better place. Remember that when you are being authentic, when you are being confident, and when you are sharing your gifts because you are filled first, not only are you affecting those that are directly next to you, your family, your friends, your employees when you're working, but it starts to grow. When you show them goodness, they show others goodness, and they show others goodness, and it just spreads. And I know each one of you have the ability to do that. So again, congratulations, girls. So proud of you. So incredibly proud of you. Go forth, share your gifts in a great way. Take care of yourselves. Because remember, you, each one of you, are worthy. You, like everyone else in this world, are worthy of a strong, confident life. You, like everyone else in this world, is worthy of a strong voice to make sure that your gifts get out there in the way that they need to. Each one of you, you are worthy.